Hello, it's Lucia with another video. Today I'm talking about how you can use EFT to release or to get rid of limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs are a little bit tricky because you have to be aware of them, but they are in our subconscious, they shape our perception, and they could be such as I'm not good enough. In situations we all had, or maybe not, we feel sometimes we can't achieve things and we feel a lack of confidence, for example, and the most common belief is that we are not good enough, and that comes from a childhood experience. Often it doesn't always have to be, of course, but where we were as children, we were in a situation where someone told us off, for example, or someone made us feel about ourselves that we are not enough. There are so many different situations and every story is unique, you see. So limiting beliefs, they do mostly stem from our childhood, from the experiences when we weren't aware before we were 7 years, when we actually developed our ego, and when our brain waves functioning on different brain waves that we are on now. For example, when I'm talking to you, that's a beta brain wave, but when we relax, we go into alpha brain waves, and then we go into theta, and when we go to deep sleep, we go into delta. So we're talking about brain waves, and I talk about this in a different video, but it's always a good reminder that when we were children, we take on everything from our environment because our brain functions like a sponge that soaks up everything from the environment. Never mind that now, but this is the time, or those were the times when you actually created limiting beliefs that shape our perceptions. And so I call this a tap along video because I want to inspire you to start. If you're aware of a limiting belief such as I'm not good enough, which is actually, by the way, a really big one. It could be I'm not fit, I can't lose weight. It could be in relation to business, I don't deserve, for example, with money, or any limiting beliefs. I mean, there are lists of limiting beliefs that stop you from growing and actually getting out of a pattern. So I am asking you, or I inspire you to tap on the side of your hand and say, even though, if you're aware of that limiting belief, you could rate it between 0 to 100%. How strongly, and that's an intuitive rating, how strongly do you believe that you are not good enough, that you are not fit, that you don't deserve, that all those limiting beliefs that stop you from growing. So you do a rating, it could be 60, 70, 80, sometimes it's belief by 100% that things are like it's impossible, or by 90%. Okay, tap a side of the hand, even though I have this belief. And now fill in your own words. I accept that I have this belief and I'm safe anyway. And I'm open to clear this block and this limiting belief now. Even though I have this limiting belief, I choose now to get rid of this limiting belief and enjoy a different perception and a life without this belief. That's very creative, but that could be something that you feel like, tapping along. Top of the head, I've got this limiting belief, and you really want to state now what your limiting belief is. I'm not good enough. I'm not fit. For example, I'm never gonna get through this. I would just repeat your limiting belief and see what comes up. Yeah? I am not fit enough. I don't deserve a bigger business. I don't, it's impossible. What's a limiting belief? For example, you always, when you feel guilty, it's all my fault. Or I'm not good enough. Yeah, you could just repeat over and over that limiting belief and see what comes up. And then maybe ask for the most recent event that you felt not good enough, that you felt like it's impossible, that you can't move on, that you can't grow, that you don't deserve. So this is an example that you would start. Number one, again, you're rating. Number one, you become aware of the belief. Number two, you rate it between 0 and 100%. See how strongly it feels. Not in there, how intuitively it feels. And then you do the setup statement, and then you see what comes up with recent events, maybe that where you believed, where that was reinforced, but is, of course, a relevant event. And then you can go to my video and see a video where I explain how to tap through events, because then you could start the PPP, the personal peace procedure, where you clear certain events, events that keep coming up, or that that you need to get through, tap through and clear it on an emotional level. So if you want to find out more, do subscribe to my newsletter, where you get actually 5 videos how to relieve pain, and also newsletter from me. You could subscribe to this to my YouTube channel, and you could also attend workshops. And if you're not new to EFT and you want to actually train in level 1 and level 2, or even level 3, then do go on my website under our programs as well, and get in touch with me. We have a chat, and you will see me in my next video. Take care for now. Bye.